beat me up, or probably the other situation that I would prefer, me beating up Urindanger. So we'll see what happens here. It's very simple. I've been doing a lot of losing, so I'm going to play with 100k, 50 on each table. See how it turns out. Okay, I'm going to start off with a little bit of raising and maybe change it up a little later. Queens and Jacks and 3, Queens and Jacks and 6 is pretty decent flop. Pretty decent flop. Against 4 random cards, should be very good. 10 of diamonds, definitely not my favorite card. But then again, I don't see why I shouldn't have the best hand. Here I got a pair of 6s with a flush draw. I'll give that a little tester as well. There we go. There is the Jack of diamonds. Well, it gives me the second nuts. Should I? You know what? I'm just going to fire. $5,000. That's a sneaky raise. I probably should have re-raised. Okay, let's see what happened over here. That was the most interesting. He flopped the 3 6s. I was in horrible shape. I lucked out with a 4-outer. I was very lucky, but I'll take it. Obviously, had I checked, the result would have been the same, since he would have bet his full house on the river. Go ahead. I believe, even though you might not have a big hand, I believe he could beat my 6s. Okay, can he beat my ace, king, king, 7? I really don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't mind calling in those spots. Yeah, I'm not going to go away from this flop. Maybe he flopped 2 pair. Maybe he has 1 pair and some big cards. Maybe he has a pair of aces. Like I said, I'm not going to get away from the 33,000. Standard play would be the re-raise pre-flop, but I decided to play this way. Not a big deal, really. I could go either way. What I really want him to have is like some kind of 2 queens. That's the hand I kind of expected. It's okay. That's okay. I had a tad bit the best hand pre-flop. And a tad bit the best hand post-flop, so my hand prevailed. Am I going to fight with an up and down straight draw, no diamonds? Nah, I don't need it. Got 1,000 in there, got no pair. Got 6 cards for the nuts, but nothing I'm too ecstatic about. Ace, king, queen, 8. I like that ball. Much better than the previous hand. 4,000 as you want to put in the 18. Obviously I'm not folding. Obviously I'm not folding. Three fours. Ace, king, queen, 8. Very pretty hand. Not as good on the Jack, Jack 5 flop, obviously. But then again, we don't know what Urindanger has. 2,000, 1,000. So off to a very good start. Very lucky with the queens and jacks and 6s against the 3 6s. A tad bit lucky on the ace king king 7 against the ace queen jack 4. Remember that even though you're favored in a hand, you might be a 60-40 favorite, you're still lucky to win it. I mean, after all, you lose it 40% of the time, so... Okay, let's remove that. Okay. I don't really see why he would have a 10 over here. He did. He had jacks and 10s and 9s. Reasonable try. Could have tried a little smaller, a three dime ball, but it's okay. So off to a quick start with a plus 59 and a plus 25. 2,000 it is. 2,000 it is. 4,000 it is. Got a gut shot. I got the queen high flush draw. I could raise. I'm not going to fold. Could raise. I don't know. Could develop. Give me the gut shot 5 as well. It's not my favorite card, obviously. I'd much rather hit a pair, a 3, a 4, 5. Five gives me the nuts. The jack doesn't give me the nuts anymore. The jack doesn't give me the nuts, so just assuming that my outs are working, which they don't necessarily have to. He could have a king high flush. He could have an ace high flush draw, in which case I'm in an ugly spot. All right, I'll take one off. There's the 9 of clubs. That settles that. He's got 28 left. He has the ace high clubs, he has the king high clubs. All the power. I got aces and deuces with it. There's another 4 dime bet. $7,000. Oh, he's got 20 left. I could make it 28.98 just for the heck of it. 28. 0.98. Let's see what he says to that. I kind of didn't believe him with the 7 dime bet. I didn't believe that was it. That was it. It was the ace high flush. Okay, I'll pay the extra $1. I'll pay the extra $1. I didn't believe him. Mistake on my part. I could have escaped cheaply. He tricked me, and the mistake is all mine. And I kind of had a bad feeling when he bet the turn. I will say that. That was the time to fold, as it turned out. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. He had aces and 8s in the nut flush draw. I had the 5 and I had the jack. I had the 5 and the jack. Both for the win, but obviously that's only 6 outs. Not a good spot, and obviously I didn't want to hit the club. He made the tricky 7 dime bet. But as I said, he just bet the pot. I could have saved 4,000. I wasn't going to fold. So obviously a very unlucky card for me on the river. Didn't have to hit that 7 outer to lose it all. So basically I had 7 outs to lose it all, and I had 6 outs to win. Maybe at all. He's not going to fold against a 5, and it's kind of very disguised straight.